glitching out.
Oh, circle.
You're glitching out.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
You guys are glitching out.
Is this better?
Yeah, it's better. Is mine better?
Yeah.
Alright. Hey Vigilantes, what is up? Today we'll be doing top 5 things that have to happen in DLC 3. So yeah, I wanted to do this just to talk about how they can improve from Zetsubou, because people are blinded by hate, in my opinion, about Zetsubou no Shima. They just think it's horrible, there's nothing good about it, but there's always something good in a zombie map. There's never a map that's completely bad. There's even some stuff we could learn from Transit, like mostly what not to do in a map, and that's fine, you know, learning stuff is important. So basically, I'm trying to say how they could build off the things they did right in Zetsubou and put it in DLC 3. So let's get right into it. Alright, so up at number 5, we have the, this is a very important one, cool transportation. Now, this is just a great idea, and I think it's very important, because we had stuff like the Wonder Fizzes in Der Eisendrache. Some of the best things you could do in Der Eisendrache were with those. When you're the last person, you want to clutch it and you can jump around those. It was just such a good time, and I got nothing but enjoyment from that. And that's what I liked about it so much, I think. And that was what my personal opinion about it is. So basically, I think it'll make the map maybe not 100% better, and that's why it's only at number 5, but it will make it better, you know, either way. So that's why it made our number 5 spot. Number 4 is the War Machine, or Purifier. Yeah, we could have that. That's alright, but I would prefer War Machine. Now, if you don't know, what they've been doing is they've been using specialists as sidearms. Like, they had the Annihilator and the Giant. They had, what was the other items we had? They had
gravity spikes.
Yeah, gravity spikes. They're doing a bunch of specialists. Now, there's not a lot of other specialists they can truly do. You know, the Rippers won't be that good. I mean, I guess they could, but, you know, it's not a very good idea to put in zombies. Only things they could truly do is a Purifier, or a War Machine. But I think War Machine would be the coolest one. And it would be really fun to bring out, and it would feel like it's actually doing damage. Like, with gravity spikes, it kind of just, you know, it would make them go flying, but they could still get back up from it. And it didn't feel very powerful, in my opinion, the gravity spikes. This would feel powerful, and that's what I would really like about it. And that's why I made our number 4 spot. So up at number 3, this is a very important one. Probably one of the most important things I could think of is a fun way to get Pack-a-Punch. Now, Shadows of Evil, this is where we learn from Shadows of Evil why we shouldn't make a boring way to get Pack-a-Punch. It's so repetitive to do those rituals, and it takes too long. Now, one of the best examples, in my opinion, of a map that had a good way was Kino der Toten. It was in Black Ops 1, you had to link the teleporter, then you would hit it, it would spawn you into Pack-a-Punch. Wasn't too hard, it wasn't too bad. Even Der Eisendrache was pretty good with that. Same thing with Giant. Link all the teleporters, you get that. It was a really fun thing, and it felt like you were doing something. With the rituals, though, you get too used to it. I'm fine with the ritual thing. But what I hope is after you do all the rituals, if they want to do a ritual again, after you do the rituals, you unlock the Pack-a-Punch every time you start a game once you do that. I think that would be a good idea, because I don't want to do 4 rituals every time I play. It's just too repetitive. So maybe not a fun way exactly, because I know it's hard to make it fun. Maybe a less repetitive way would be a good way to say that. And that's why it makes our number 3 spot. So number 2, this, I can't even describe how important this is. This is getting new perks. We've had this whole game with no perks except Widow's Wine, which, when you think about it, wasn't that hard to think of. It's not that creative a perk. It's the same thing as Electric Cherry, but no, it's the same thing as Electric Cherry, but the thing is, it activates when you're getting hit, not when you reload. So it wasn't really that even creative, and it wasn't that hard to think of. So I really don't get why they can't make 1 or 2 other perks. In my other top 5, I had top 5 cool ideas, and I said 2 perks in there that I totally think they should do. And boom, those are examples. They do those 2 perks, I would be completely happy. We need 3 new perks at least every game. We had Will's 1, now give us our second and third. So that's why it makes our number 2 spot. So up at number 1 is the Reagan Mark II, bringing it back, or doing a Reagan Mark III,
my God, yeah.
or getting something like the Paralyzer. Now, this is the main reason I wasn't really talking about the Flamethrower as a specialist. I want them to bring back Flamethrower or the Paralyzer. So, if you don't know what the Flamethrower or Paralyzer was, Flamethrower was at World of War. It was a gun with infinite ammo, but it didn't do a lot of damage. What was cool about it, though, is that if you're really good at training, it didn't matter about how much damage it had, because you could train till around like 100. So, a really fun thing. Same thing with the Paralyzer, except instead of fire it shot ice. And you could fly if you shot at the ground. Now, I've had another idea, and what this is called, the idea is called... Hold on, let me just see it. Vaporizer. Now, the Vaporizer would be another version of this, but instead of it, you know, being ice or fire, it would be lightning. Now, I think this is a really cool idea and totally should happen. And it would shoot lightning, and it would be really fun to have infinite ammo on a gun. Now, to the Reagan part. These are both at number 1, by the way. It's a new, really cool wonder weapon. Now, either bring back the Reagan Mark II, which I loved, or fine, they don't want to do it again, then do a Reagan Mark III. They've been hinting at it. We've seen photos that we don't actually know if it's official or not. It's just... we don't want the Reagan anymore. We're getting bored of it. It's getting old. They've used it every zombie game. So now that we've done the top 5, now it's time to say our honorable mentions. And truth be told, I don't have really any big honorable mentions to talk about. I mean, I basically explained everything I wanted. The only thing I truly haven't explained is that this is very important too. I want them to put the HG40 as a wall weapon. That's really...
Yes.
I was going to put that in top 5, but thing is, it's not better than the HVK. It's basically the same as the HVK, except less ammo and a bit less cheap, bit less expensive. So, I don't get what is the problem with making a wall weapon. Definitely wouldn't be OP. Like you get for Zetsubo, they wanted it to be hard to get, but now that Zetsubo's over, we should, you know, they should finally act on that and get it in. So, thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I am the Archer, and I am playing with here Gavin and Anime Space Gamer Freak. Make sure to search up his YouTube channel and leave a like and subscribe. So thank you for watching, everybody, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!